This video, I'm going to show you how you can hire plumbers using Facebook. I'm going to take you step by step and I'm going to build an ad. And by the time we're done watching this video, by the time you're done watching this video, you're going to see me launch it. So you want to slow down and pause it and do what we're going to perform step by step. If you need to pause it, that's fine. If you can keep up, even better. Here we go. So my name's Tony G, and I'm the owner of Strictly Plumbers. And today we have Mr. Tony Shaw, Dependable Rooter.
Hello. How you doing, Tony?
Good. So today, Mr. Shaw has asked me he needs to hire plumbers. So when he first met me, he needed more jobs and he hired us for marketing. And, he's been asking to hire more plumbers lately. So now it's, you got to kind of raise it up a little bit. And these are some of the things that we talk about in the 7-figure business owners group. 7-figure, 7 principles, 7 key systems. If you want free access to that, wait till the end of this short video and I'm going to show you how you can gain free access to this group. The hat that I'm wearing is my client number 1 out of 400. We were able to scale him 4 years ago. When he hired us, he went from making 65 grand a month to making 150 grand a month in 90 days. And there was a specific formula that we applied to that. Different topic, but that's what this hat's about. So shout out to Joe Garcia. If you're watching this video, big shout out to my customers. Become a customer and you get treated really well. So here, Mr. Tony Shaw, we're going to jump right into it. We're going to use a Dependable Rooter and Plumbing out of Rancho Cucamonga as an example. And I'm going to jump right into it. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay. Let's see here.
Okay.
All right. So you should be able to see my,
Yes.
Screen here. So we have a template that we're going to be using today. Okay. And that way we can keep track of what we're going to do. So to get started, this is going to be about like Facebook ads, how to create a Facebook ad that will get you plumbers, right? So like One Source Plumbing hired us and he went from I need more, leads, then it's, I need more plumbers. And now he hired about 2 different teams in the last 3 months. So I'm going to show you how we did it for them. And so pay close attention because I'm gonna build it step by step. So first things first, this is what the pages usually look like, right? And not everybody does a promotion like this. Everybody has a different one. This is his, right? But a lot of the times people will come here and they'll hit promote website or they hit a job, right? And that's how the typical place where business owners go to advertise a job opportunity on their page. Other than creating a post, which is right here, you can post for a job, which is right here, or you can promote it right over here. So there's like different ways to do this. Now, the most common one people go to is here. You click on job and it helps you, kind of fill in the blanks type of thing. And I don't like this one. It looks great to a lot of people because you can add benefits and all this other cool stuff and schedule. You should not only fill this one out with everything that you got, but I'm going to show you a better way, a better place to build a Facebook ad that's way more detailed. And you can target plumbers by using keywords instead of just this template here. Okay, so this is how you get here. Right? You click on job. So I like to use what's called an ads manager. And inside the ads manager, you see we have different campaigns. As you can see, we are getting clicks here for not too expensive, cost per results. So $246 to get somebody to like the page and follow you on Facebook. Slab leak detection campaign. It's costing $1.73 per click link. 64 cents for a drain cleaning campaign and brand awareness. This is people that don't know your company exists, and it's costing $3.74 for every 1,000 people to get to know your plumbing company, Mr. Shaw. So there's some amazing results, right? So this looks different from this over here, right? So how do you get over here? Well, this is the business page, and this is called an ads manager. And the way, so it's 2 different things. And because you hired a company like Strictly Plumbers, we're going through the business ads manager. It's a rabbit hole. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole too much, but I'm just going to show you how we're going to create this right in here. And we're going to create awareness of your job opportunity. Okay.
Mhm.
We're going to create some awareness about it. We're going to try to reach as many people as possible, try to get some brand awareness. If you have video, this works really good. And if not, no big deal. You can use a really good picture. So we're going to hire plumbers, right?
Yes.
So we're going to hiring plumbers. So we're going to name the campaign that, and I like to just name the ad set this and the ad itself. And then you're going to hit continue. Okay, guys, so follow along. Now, here, if you have templates, you can click that. If you don't, no big deal. We're going to start from scratch. Now, in the categories, this is where you want to hit employment right here. So once you click on that, it sets this campaign into like the magic that you need instead of just a template that is given to you. So this is the difference between the V6 and a V8 and like whether you're going to get plumbers to hire you and how many plumbers actually see your ad. Okay, so over there, it'll show it to everybody. And over here, we can make it show it to plumbers. It's called sniper marketing versus shotgun marketing. Okay, so any plumbing business owners out there that need marketing for plumbers, you need to go stop by and visit my website called www.strictlyplumbers.com. Okay, strictlyplumbers.com. And so right now we're doing this here, and let's see here. We're going to go ahead and so it's going to be in the United States. We know because that's where you're located. Okay. All right. And as you can see, you just kind of fill in the blanks. All right. You don't want to get lost on some of this stuff. It starts taking you down some other, rabbit holes. So just make sure you cross your T's, dot your I's. It's going to be an auction type. You won't be able to change that, right? It's the only option because that's just how this works. We're bringing awareness. This is the objective of the campaign. Okay, we already set that up, so we're going to leave that alone. And not to confuse anybody, we're not going to do any A/B split testing. We're going to keep it really simple so I can show you guys how to launch a simple ad instead of going down a rabbit hole of A/B split testing. It's a little more advanced. So we're going to show you the basics of how to make sure it's guaranteed to work, right?
Gotcha.
It's like, will the car turn on? Yes. Will it go 100 miles an hour? Yes. Will it go 100 miles an hour in 4 seconds? That's the difference, right? So here's where I'm teaching you how to not just turn on the car and go 100 miles an hour, but go 100 miles an hour in just a few seconds, right? So I'm showing you some magic. So if we continue, we're going to leave this stuff off right over here. We're going to hit next. All right. And if you notice, it's coming down right here. We started here, now it's here, and then we're going to end up down here, right? So we're just going to start from the bottom. You want to read this like a piece of paper because this is a lot of information on the screen. Then you'd be like, wow. I mean, it's normal for anybody to get overwhelmed. So the way you read this stuff is like a piece of paper from the top to the bottom, left to right. Always think about that on a computer screen. Where do I start? There's so much crap on the screen. Read it like a piece of paper, top to bottom, left to right. So this is where we're at. And then top to bottom here, we already named the ad set name. We chose your company, right? If you, let's see here, dynamic creative, we're going to leave that off. Now the daily budget for testing purposes, you want to start with $5 a day. And after you optimize your ad and you want to scale your ad, you want to add 25% every 3 days, right? So what is, 25% of $5? Right.
That's right.
It's dollars some change. So you just add a little tiny bit, do the math. You just add a little tiny bit every 3 days. Right. And that's scaling, but we're not even at the scaling mode yet. So maybe even disregard what I just said so you don't go down that rabbit hole. So we can start at start date or end date. So Mr. Tony Shaw, when do you want to do this for till the end of the month? Do you want to do this? Don't go nothing less than 2 weeks.
Okay, well, yeah, I would say let's go ahead and do it until the end of the month because I would like to get a nice amount of people to apply. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do it until the end of the month. So here
it's going to do you mind if we do just 30 days? Right, it's going to go 30 days. Actually, today is the 11th. Yeah. So it'll spend
Yeah.
$150 in an entire month, not in one dinner, not in one dinner, in an entire month.
Okay. Got you.
So
Got
think
you.
about that's what you make per hour. This is what's going to be charged for a whole month.
Okay.
So you're not you don't need to invest 1,500 or 10,000. We're talking about 150 for a whole month. And Facebook's going to take that out like $25 at a time. Okay. All right. So let's agree to a decent budget to start, because this is for testing purposes, for 1 month. All right. And then you always have things like show more options and what time you want to run the ads. Just let Facebook run the ads when they see that, people are on here. So leave that automatic. Now, this is where a lot of the people get it twisted. What do I put in here? Blah, 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 when you target your audience. So define who you want to see in your ads. Just read the stuff from top to bottom, left to right. You want to create a new audience or use a saved audience. So for you, because I've been running your ads, I have a certain audience that does really well, that they like cooking, they're into real estate, they're moms and dads. Some of them are small business owners. They live in the United States near Claremont, Rancho Cucamonga, within 10 miles from there. And that's in general, and who they are, right? The moms, the dads, the people, the business owners, the people that are actually going to pay a plumbing bill, not the teeny boppers, the 18-year-olds and the 19-year-olds, right? So we're trying to get the moms and the dads and the business owners that are going to pay a plumbing bill, right? So I have an audience for you, homeowners association. You see where I'm going with that? Like they're gonna. So only some of your settings audience can be applied. So check this out. Facebook has been going through so many changes. This happens. Only some settings of your audience can be applied. And that's because ever since, Facebook's always updating, but Meta bought them out, and there's more regulations and rules now than ever. It seems like every week something's changing. So we're just going to hit confirm and reset your start date from today. Yes. All right. So see how, I don't know why it created that little error, but we're just going to go ahead and hit that, confirm what they asked me for. So now we have a certain audience. Okay. Now this audience is I don't like it for this campaign, because we're not targeting homeowners that are looking for a plumber and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely want to use a new audience. Okay. So you want to, that's just a good example of how to use a save audience. So let's go over here and we're going to do a custom audience. Okay. So we can actually a custom audience is going to want to grab somebody that already visited your website and stuff like that. So let's do this. Let's do this. Create a new. Reach new people of similar online behavior as most people valuable customers. All right, so this more look-alike audience. Here we go. Okay, there's your guys. So we definitely want people in your area, Claremont and Rancho Cucamonga, within 15 miles, right? Now we're gonna go ahead and take this targeting stuff, like the whole real estate and all this other stuff. We're gonna go ahead and take that out. Okay. It's going to be all men and women, because you can't do that with you can't just choose men, because then it's, because it's a hiring ad. So here we go. We're going to punch in plumber. And when you hit plumber, come on now. Browse, interest, plumbing. So the interests are plumbing. Anybody that's interested in plumbing is going to see this. Okay. Now check this out. You're going to hit people that not just are interested in plumbing, but we also want to hit like their behaviors and demographics and stuff and employments. Okay. So watch this. So we have interest. You know what's interesting? Whenever I
What's the,
do an ad that is not an employment ad, there's way more keywords for plumbing. Like
oh
if
yeah,
I'm just doing, yeah, I'm noticing that right now. That's why I'm like kind of awkwardly quiet because typically there's a lot more keywords for plumber. And look, there's nothing found. I got
right,
a bunch of ads with that in there. It's like plumber apprentice, plumber contractor, plumbing, all kinds
right,
of stuff. So that just goes to show when you're building a employment ad, you're limited
right.
on the targeting of the audience. So we're left with plumbing. Okay. Plumbing and that's it. So anybody that's interested in plumbing, okay, languages, we're going to go English. And if you need a Spanish speaking plumber, that's where you would put that in here too. And if not, no big deal.
Yeah. Since we are in California, that may be a good thing to add.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, that sounds cool.
Yep. So the placements, this is your automatic placements. This is just leave that here because Facebook's going to put this where they feel it needs to be shown the most. Okay.
Hmm.
So this is optional, the bid control. And if you click on or hover over these little icons, it'll tell you what these things are. You get to set a bid if you want to control your maximum bid on every auction. So this kind of like pay-per-click, you can max it out. Okay. So I always like to come back and start from the top and work my way down and double check my work before I hit next. Right.
Hmm.
So we're going to read this like a piece of paper. The ad set name, hiring plumbers. The page, we got the right page. Okay. Dynamic creative, that's off. All right. The budget, daily budget, $5. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. So what was the dynamic creative?
Dynamic creative is whenever it tests, it's like it shows one ad and then everybody that it shows that one ad to, it'll show the second one and then maybe the third one. So provide creative elements such as images, headlines. They'll automatically generate combinations of optimized ads to your audience, basically. So it's like it'll show it in a sequence. But right now we're going to do one picture, one ad, all the plumbers, keeping it simple. We can do this another time and it works good, but right now I want to keep it simple and not go down too many rabbit holes. Great question. Love the question. So you can see the special added categories employment. You want to make sure that's there. Now it says my audience is defined. Okay. So the estimated audience size is between like 500,000 and almost just a little bit over. Right. And it even tells you who these people are.
Right.
How this number is estimated. Well, it's estimated audience size. It's basically, it keeps saying estimated of how many people you meet in your targeting criteria. What is my criteria? They got to be interested in plumbing. Because let's keep it real, guys. Who's interested in plumbing? Nobody gives a shit about plumbers.
Right.
Only plumbers do. Like,
That's it.
you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so if you're really liking stuff about plumbing on social media, you're not like, you most likely a plumber. People don't really like plumbing stuff, right? So I hope that makes sense to the guys. So we also picked when it's going to start, when it's going to end. Okay. The audience, we created a new audience instead of using a saved audience. All right. And you got all these options and you can go down these rabbit holes. So be careful. You can also exclude who you don't want,
Like, could you give an example?
Well, let's say you are close to Mexico and maybe like if you 25 miles in radius puts you in Mexico. So you would want to include America and exclude Mexico.
Oh, I
or let's
see.
say you have a radius, but you want to exclude the hood. So then you would exclude that zip code or that city name, right?
Right. Got you. Okay.
Yeah, great questions, bro. So we're going 15 miles out from Claremont and Rancho Cucamonga. Are you comfortable with that? Do you want plumbers to come from even further? Is that good enough? I mean, that's a good drive. That's fine. In LA, that's not a 15-minute drive in LA.
You already know it, right? You know it.
Yeah.
You know it.
Now here, we can't choose what age groups, unfortunately, because that's just the way the hiring ads work. So it's going to do all of them and both men and women. You don't have a choice here. But what are they interested in? Plumbing. Now this is, so it's pretty general, and you really got to give time for like Facebook to figure out your ad. So it's going to show it to apparently 500,000 people. It's telling me this over here. It's very well defined. It's telling me over here, right? It's going to show it to about 1,900 people a day for $5 a day. Your ad is going to be shown to 1,900 people. Could you imagine having 1,900 conversations? I'd pay $5 for that, you know, all day. So what happens is Facebook shows it to so many people, and as it's trying to figure out who are the plumbers there, so by the interest in the area and blah blah blah, it eventually says, oh, it seems like these kind of key people are the type of people that keep clicking on this stuff. That takes 3 to 7 days for the Facebook algorithm to kind of settle out. So don't touch your campaign within 3 to 7 days unless it's just like bombing. If it's obvious, it's just bombing. Like either it fails or it launches, but like it's bombing, and it's just so obvious. There's like no clicks, like, you know, it's just bombing. Meaning it's doing bad.
Okay,
you know?
Sounds good.
We're gonna keep watching. We're gonna watch that. We've already put. Let's see here. We're gonna narrow down our audience. Actually, that's just the options that it gives you. We chose the languages to be English and Spanish. Connections, all people, placements. It's going to be use automatic placements to maximize your budget and helps you show your ads to more people. So over here, you can choose like if you wanted it in a specific area, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, or the audience network, which is other places that is associated with it with Facebook. You know, it'll come up with stuff like this, you know, on the side. So I like to use automatic because it'll place it where it possibly could, and it looks good with a good design. But for $5, it's going to be shown to 1,900 people. So do this for a month, you know, and let it go. And I would start here. You could even start lower with $3 a day and then crank it to $5 and beyond after it recognizes who the plumbers are. But, you know, for $5 a day, like you could lose $5 today and you're not going to care, bro. You know, so let Facebook really dial in your campaign. You're going to be 150 for the whole month. So let's go ahead and hit next. I feel comfortable and confident, you know, that all this is going to happen. Let's see here. Now check this out. You guys see this right here? Meta Marketing Pro, upcoming call Thursday, July 14th at 2:15. I get Facebook rep talking to me once a week or once every 2 weeks max. It's gotta be usually once a week, and they call my cell phone, and that's because we spend so much money that they watch your campaign, not just me. Facebook's themselves, look, Meta Marketing Pro call, that not everybody gets to talk to these people. They call me once a week, bro. You know, so today was the call, and here's the next one. You know, so it's not just me working on your ads. We actually build this stuff out with, you know, Facebook if you ever hire me, but right now you're learning how to do it yourself. We're going to hit next and continue. All right. Now, see this little red thing? Always pay attention to stuff like that. Photo ad requires an image. So the first thing you want to do is come down here and start throwing some images in the URL. So that way it optimizes correctly. Okay. So I kind of like to start down here during these times. So that way this all look, add a website URL. Okay. So the URL, put it right in here. Now for Mr. Tony Shaw, we built his website and we have a hiring page. So we're going to go ahead and copy the URL, and we're going to come back to your ad and paste it right here. Okay. And bam. And now, whoops. Now your ad is going to look like this. And it's showing me. Now you see this picture? That doesn't really scream now hiring, does it? So we're going to correct that stuff. Or this is just like the predictive text of what's going to come with automatically. This goes to show it's not going to be shown everywhere, like in Facebook Reels. It's not meant for that. You need a video for here. We'll get there. We'll get there. But after you upload the URL, okay, you can do stuff like the call to action. We're going to go ahead and you can apply now. Okay, because that's what we want people to do, is apply for your job opportunity. We're going to change this picture out in a little bit,
Right.
but I'm just defining the buttons and the whole thing. You know, these are the
Yeah.
core elements. If you put in the URL at the end, this thing will never do its thing. And it's like just the way Facebook works. Like just start there and then come back to the top and work your way down.
Oh, okay.
All right. Just because if you just don't do it that way, every time you update something on this ad, that URL is not in there and it's constantly giving you a little error. So just going down there, start off with the URL, which is the website link, which you're going to put in there, which, you know, this also deserves a video, you know, this, and then this also deserves a picture of you and your wife or your team right here. So let's make sure that you provide me a really good picture of you and your team. So we put it in here. Okay, Mr. Shaw? So that so far that we put a filler picture, right? But let's change that out. And a video would be really good saying, hey, we're hiring right now. Come join our team, blah, 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 right? So videos are good, but we're going to keep it simple and use what you got. So we're going to start from the top and work our way down like a piece of paper. We're going to read this stuff, right? Here we go. So the plumbers, yep, we already named it that. Dependable rooter, yep, got the right name. Now, Instagram page is where you would connect it, but we couldn't gain access to yours due to technical difficulties on the pre-existing stuff that you had before hiring us. And we already went through that. No need to discuss all that stuff, but typically you'd be able to connect your Instagram stuff here. And then you'd start to create the ad. Okay. So you can use an existing post or use a mock-up. So I'm going to create an ad from scratch so you guys know how to see it, or you do it from scratch. I'm not going to do a carousel or a collection. I'm just going to do a single image, and I'm going to create it from scratch as well. And look at full screen mobile experience, add an instant experience. These are pretty cool. I really like what Facebook is doing. We're going to leave this off for now, just so it doesn't take us down a rabbit hole, but it's giving us an instant experience, making it easy for us to, you know, make this happen for you. So as you can see right now, it took off the URL and your ads are gone, right? And that's why Facebook be tripping sometimes. It does this. So let's go back, and you just got to know this. I know that's why it's tricky, but that's why you're watching this training video. Add a website URL. Here's the headline, here's the description, and here's the website URL. And this is where you would put it in. So we're going to go back over here, copy this once again. As you can see, Facebook took it off as I'm just clicking on other stuff. That happens. There's your, you know, ad that they create. And so I got to go through and change all these things. Okay. So we'll do that in a little bit. So now the URLs, let's go start from the top again. So we got the single image. Okay. We already went through all this stuff. Now we got the single image. All right. Now we're going to change the media. So if you have a video, this is where you'd want to put it in. And if you have a picture, this is where you put it in. But right now, we don't have a picture that is good for this. So Mr. Shaw, I'm just going to create it for you. You ready? So I like to use Canva. Canva is canva.com. You can use this for free, or you can, there's a paid account. But the reason I like Canva is I built a lot of stuff in here. As you can see, like, look at, this is a picture of me when I was still plumbing. You can see I'm in my uniform, coming home after a long day's worth of work and my little tiny home to kiss my dog. So like I built a lot of ads in here. Looks pretty cool, right? So here's what's cool. You hit create design on the top right, and then you're going to go push AD, and here it comes. Facebook ad. Here's the correct size from the get-go. It tells you that it does the correct size, and these are always changing. I believe there's an even better size, but I'm going to I'm going to start doing custom size photos. I'm going to keep it simple for you guys. So in here, this is where you would add your stuff. So because you know, you're my customer and I work with you and all that good stuff, I should have you somewhere in here. I hope I can find you quick. Here you are. There's your logo. So I can easily put your logo in there. Boom. Oh, right. It's like now hiring plumbers, right? So if your logo or mascot is like that obvious, you know, and you have good branding, like Mr. Tony Shaw here from Dependable Rooter. You want to do this, right? And then right next to it, we're going to hit little, we're going to get creative, and we're going to do element. We're going to add a little oval like this guy right here. All right. And there it is. Okay. It's white. So let me go ahead and change that from white to like black so I can see that. Okay, there it is. Okay, that's it. So now what I'm going to do is whenever you're writing words on a picture, don't take up more than 20%. Okay.
Oh.
And if you see these lines, you see how it comes up with these little lines. It helps me kind of center that.
Right, right.
Now I'm going to come in here. I'm going to hit text. I'm going to hit this one right here. And I'm going to put now hiring plumbers in Rancho Cucamonga. Is that how you spell it?
Yep. Cucamonga. Yeah, that's it.
And
surrounding cities.
Areas. Yeah. Right. So if I slide this into here, it's going to be black and it disappears. Right. But
right.
Go ahead and highlight that. And I'm going to turn that into a white. And voila. Look how beautiful that looks now. See that?
Gotcha.
And this is how you create. So, you know, this can come in a little bit. It's just, we're kind of pushing it here. All right. So let's just resize things a little bit, make it look beautiful. So now hiring plumbers. I like that one right there. I like to be like, I'm a good marketer. So this is called the dog whistle. The dog, like only plumbers are going to be attracted to this as soon as they see this. It doesn't say now hiring real estate agents. Doesn't say now hiring Playboy bunnies.
Right.
It says now hiring plumbers. So guess who's going to be
Right.
stopped in their tracks? Plumbers, right?
Right.
So we're going to do the dog whistle on in Rancho Cucamonga and surrounding areas. So it's a boom, boom.
Right.
They're going to read two things like, that's me. That's me.
Right.
And this is the
Exactly.
thought process that I go through when I'm building ads that you guys see on my Facebook. I'm like, man, I keep seeing Tony's ads. Well, I'm doing the dog whistle on you. I'm doing all kinds of cool stuff. I'm really like capturing you within like this right here is going to capture any plumber in their tracks and make them stop. It's like, oh, look at this cool little mascot guy.
Right.
So whenever you're writing words, make sure that it doesn't take up more than 20% of your picture, or else Facebook will red flag it and it won't let a bunch of people see it and your performance will be low. 20% is your rule of thumb. So as you can see, this is about 20% right here, right? Now hiring plumbers, Rancho Cucamonga. Most guys start put residential, commercial, 401k. Oh my God, like, like chill out with that. The picture is just built to capture their eye. It's not built to tell a story. You should be able to tell a story with a picture. You shouldn't have to write a bunch of stuff to tell a story.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is a very, very, very simple picture. I couldn't get way more creative and go on and on, like use all these other, you know, glow options and add some stuff like this, make you really cute, you know, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So we go ahead and delete that, you know, let's go ahead and delete that there. Boom. Right. And so that's going to stop them. So now what you do is you're going to go ahead and download this. All right. And you'd hit download, and you want the PNG version of this, by the way. So you, out of all these, you want to hit the PNG. As you can see, it's suggested. And then the size, right? You can play with the size, but just leave it as is. Hit download, and there it is. So now hiring plumbers in Rancho Cucamonga and surrounding areas. So I'm going to move it from, you know, my downloads to strictly plumbers. Okay. Look at Tony's residential plumbing pictures. This is the pictures that I use to help my clients whenever they don't have pictures. I help them out with pictures. So let's just move this one in here in case Mr. Tony Shaw ever wants me to hire more plumbers for them. Okay.
Right.
Hey, Mr. Tony Shaw, what do you think about this training video so far? Are you learning cool stuff?
Yeah, it's actually awesome. So I think it's good stuff. And so you know, hopefully it helps a lot of people out there. So but I definitely like it for sure.
Awesome. Now that we created that cool image, we get to put it in here. We're going to hit add image, then we're going to hit upload. Okay. And we're going to hit recent, and here it is. Voila. So double click that, click this again, hit next, and look, it's showing up. And see how it doesn't look right here? but it looks okay
Right.
here and it looks okay here. So it gives you an
Right.
option to do original. So you want to crop it and do stuff. So for
Right.
this, like this speaks more to me right here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna do this, man. Check this out. Since this won't allow me to cover the whole damn picture, hey, it is what it is. I think plumbers get the point if they see this. What do you think? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
most definitely. Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah. Definitely, they definitely get the point. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
you know, and that's about 30% of the picture, right? So let's
Right.
go ahead and
Right.
apply that. So now that it used to look offset, but now it looks like this. Hey, we fixed it,
Right.
right? So you just
Exactly.
hit crop or replace it with something else. If you can't make it work, you just hit replace.
Right.
Okay, guys?
Right.
So now all these look right. So that just shows me like, okay, it's gonna look good everywhere. It's not gonna be like your face cut off and stuff, right? So we're gonna
Right.
hit done. And boom, look at your ad now. Hey, that looks good.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
Cool.
Boom.
Okay.
Now I'm full service plumbing company in Claremont. Look at that. So
Oh,
in
okay.
Claremont, so maybe should we put Claremont instead of Rancho Cucamonga?
Well, actually,
We can change
since our new
this.
location
Gotcha.
is in Rancho Cucamonga, um, that's
Okay.
fine. I mean, either or is fine because they're really close to each other, so it really doesn't matter.
We can change this, right? So the primary text, this is where a lot of the magic happens. And this is where we
Mm-hmm.
grab the formula.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was working on this with
Mm-hmm.
you a little bit, and we have things like now hiring plumbers, we're going to change to your area, and we're going to change like
Okay.
how much per hour you're going to pay them and the benefits, and we're going to take out the stuff that doesn't fit, and then you have the minimum requirements, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
then so
Right.
we're going to update all this information, but first we're going to copy this like that, and then we're
Mm-hmm.
going to come back to our ad and we're going to paste it right in here, and boom, now you got this killer ad. Okay, so when people see it, it's going to look like this. If they end up opening it, they'll see all the
Right.
details, you know,
Right. I
um,
see.
right? But they're going to start like this. And as soon as they hit click on learn more, it's just like, and that's Instagram. Here's Facebook. You see that? So,
Oh, okay.
mhm.
All right.
So what's happening here is dynamic creative not supported, call to action for 10, blah, 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 no button is supported. So this throws people off like, oh my God, well, what's going on with the red button over here? And it says there's an error. Remember to come back over here and make sure that everything's all lined up with their URL. And you could also click, give feedback, tell them to beat it, right?
Right.
All right, dynamic creative not supported, call to action type for objective, the call to action type no button not supported on the objective outcome awareness in a dynamic ad set. So we're not creating, okay, that's fine. So it's telling us that in some of these, it's not supported, and it shows us on which ones. So the group feed, it's not supported. Your ad won't be shown there. And also in the reels, it's not supported. Sometimes we could see variations and stuff, but it's just not supported. The reels overlay, it's not supported. So as you can see, pictures will limit you. If you do a video, it's better, just so you guys know.
Okay.
Okay. So let's continue with what you got. All right. So we have primary text is mandatory. And then you have add a website URL. We already did that. The headline, this is optional, right? Now hiring plumbers. Let's keep this niche down. Okay, it's going to show up in this area. Okay, let me bring this up over here. Now hiring plumbers. So it's showing up like in this area, this area.
Okay.
Okay, so on and so forth. I like this one right here too. Not hiring plumbers. All right, and then the description. This is optional. Why should people see this website? Okay, so the description usually kind of falls right underneath. Okay, full time. You said full time, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Full-time positions.
Yes. Now, you know what, Tommy? I wanted to also ask you if I am actually hiring plumbers and apprentice, plumber apprentice. Am I able to just throw that in there too or no?
Yeah, plumbers and
Apprentice.
apprentice
Yes.
needed. Boom.
Yes.
And you know what? Let's make it cool and add a little emoji in here. You know,
Okay.
a
Cool.
little poop sign or something. Make it tight. Make it fun. Make it,
Right.
make it worth
Exactly.
talking.
Right.
Right. And that's why you see all these little emojis in here. Now hiring plumbers and
Mhm.
Rancho Monga. Surrounding areas. All right. Residential plumbing, light commercial plumbing. Is that any, do you want me to take any light commercial out or are you good?
No, that's now hiring plumbers in Rancho Carolina, residential plumbing. What does that say? Light commercial plumbing?
Yeah.
Is that what I
So
say? Light?
do you want me to keep light commercial plumbing or take it out?
No, you can go ahead and just take that one out, I guess.
Take it out. Okay. So residential
Yeah.
plumbing. What about hourly? Let's start from the
Mhm.
bottom and work our way up. What's the
You
minimum?
know
tax?
what? Actually, we our company is service and repair, and they pay percentage. So it's 25%. 25% is what we 25% commission. But a lot of companies, they won't even put the 25%. They just put like great pay and benefits, or something like that.
So 25. You know what? When people know that they get paid 25% instead of having them waste your time and asking you, it does a
Right.
preliminary thing for you. It's like only
Oh, I
apply if
see.
you know you're down to get paid 25%. If not, don't even come and apply.
Gotcha.
So it
Gotcha.
saves you
Okay.
time. I'm going to put it. Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
Makes sense, right? People are scared.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's a good perspective. That's why you got a marketing guy on your team.
Right. Exactly.
10%
Right.
commission.
Yep.
Is there like any type of hourly or holidays or anything like that?
Actually, well, no. Let me see here. You said, are they in kind of holidays, how holiday pay or whatever? Is that what you asked me?
Yeah. Holiday pay. All right.
Not at the moment, because we are a very small company, but we don't offer that yet. But that will be coming.
Okay.
But yeah, I can. Would you like me to read down what I mean? Would you like, I can't get it out. Would you like me to say what I put down as far as what?
Let me just what I'll do is I'll go down the list and you say yes or no.
Okay, gotcha.
Cool. So now we're at benefits. Part-time
Yeah.
and full-time positions available.
Yes.
Okay. Flexible hours.
Yes.
Monthly bonus.
No.
Weekly tips.
No.
Ooh, give you some good ideas now. Okay.
Right.
Yearly bonus.
Not at the moment. No.
Okay. Even if it's $100, even if it's $50, you can now say that. Think about that.
Okay, that's a good point.
Like,
Okay.
okay. Even if you give the guys $100 to go out to dinner and there's two of them.
Okay.
Or,
okay. Yeah. So yeah, I guess we can add that.
Right. So you want to make it attractive, right? So
Right,
what's
exactly.
if they worked their butt off all year? I'm sure you wouldn't mind paying $50 for their, right? So we're gonna go yearly.
Man, I definitely take care of that.
Bonus.
Yes.
Right. Opportunities to grow into supervisor or management positions in the future.
Yes.
Okay. Overtime is available but not required.
Right. Yep. Correct.
You're gonna run another call, brother.
Right. Right.
Your ass ain't going home at no 4:30.
Right.
You know it, bro. Okay.
Right.
Let's see. Occasional breakfast meetings.
Yes.
Good. Occasional company fishing trips. Maybe not.
Not right now, but that's coming. But
you want to replace it with some
company? Yeah, occasional company barbecue is fine.
Barbecue. Okay, cool. We'll do the barbecue one.
Yeah.
Company vehicle.
Yes.
Gas card.
Yes.
Gasoline. I'm gonna make it easy to read. Tool payment plan with 0 interest.
Yes.
Uniforms provided and washed by company.
Yes.
Paycheck advance in case of an emergency.
Yes.
5 paid holidays per year, or another one maybe.
Right now.
Not right now. We can take it
Not
out.
right now. Yeah.
Okay. Any sick days?
And let me ask you a question. When it's a new company, a small company, what do they normally do when it comes to sick days? Is it required or?
So as an employee, yeah, like you're in California, so there's more regulations in California than anywhere else. And yeah, you're gonna have like so many sick days and so on and so forth, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
if you
fine.
need help defining that, we can actually take a deep dive into one of our business coaching sessions a little later, and I can give you the formula for that. Is that cool?
Okay. Got you.
All right.
Okay.
So, any paid sick days by any chance at this point? Not right now. Huh?
Not at the
Keep
moment because like I said, I'm gonna soon have all that.
That's all good. We're building it up, baby.
Yes.
How about
I pay vacation day. Yes.
5? And is it 5 or less or more?
No, 5.
Okay. What about health insurance?
Yes, I do have that.
Okay. 401k, you're working on that. Plumbing
Yes.
training.
Yes.
Plumbing training. Like we're gonna train you to become a good plumber, right? Like,
right. So you're gonna start off as an apprentice. So we're gonna yeah.
What about paid cell phone service?
Yes.
Cool. Now here's the requirements. Like 5 years minimum, 5 years plumbing experience.
I'm gonna put 2 years.
Okay, cool.
Actually, some guys can have 1 year and they catch on pretty fast, and they know more than the guy that's been doing it 5 years. So
I got an
should I
uncle that
put
can
1
barely
year?
talk English, and he did that.
Right.
Bro. He passed me.
See? Right.
I was like, how did my uncle Andres pass me so fast?
Well, let's put 1 year. But let's put 1 year plumbing experience. Right? Well, let's put 1 year.
1 year. All
Yeah.
right. You sure? Because now you're gonna attract a lot of apprentice.
Okay. 2
You want to
years.
do?
Okay.
Let's keep it at 2. I recommend. Let's do 2.
Yeah.
At least you know you're not gonna get a bunch of recalls and go through all those growing pains.
That's
Let's
true.
get 2 years.
Oh my God, dude.
Here to protect you, bro. Right? All right. Residential and commercial plumbing skills, not commercial. So let's just do residential, right? What about valid driver's license? Yeah.
Yes.
Must have your own hand tools. We provide all other equipment. Yeah, right.
Right. You know what, Tony, right there, could you residential and commercial plumbing skills?
Oh, you do? Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Yep, you got it. And then what about background check?
Yes.
Yes. Good English communication skills. Yes. 2 to 3 references. Yeah, you got to have that. Customer service and sales skills, right? You gotta learn how to know how to talk. Can't just be a weirdo.
Exactly.
So we're gonna put you, right, Mr. Tony Shaw. Can't remember it's hard to forget your name. What's your phone number, Mr. Tony Shaw?
That's gonna be 909-736-9116.
Now this is the phone number you want them to call for a job opportunity, right?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to come back over here and copy the URL, and we're going to put it right in here. Most people only put it inside the ad when they hit like learn more, apply now. Well, I'm also going to put it right here.
Okay.
And then you're going to have people calling you as well, asking for Tony Shaw.
No problem.
Okay. So if you have more things that you want to add, you know, this is where you do it. And if not, no big deal. But, you know, this is what a simple outline looks like. Right.
Okay.
And so now we're going to continue going down. And this looks a lot better like this, by the way, zoomed in. Right. So now hiring plumbers and apprentice needed. Like, you know, let's put a little emoji guy over here too, because, you know, because we're cool like that.
Exactly.
Little poop dude. All right. There's your URL. Display link. I don't really like that. Call to action. Let's go ahead. Apply now. Boom. So that means if that's going to show over here, it should say, look at that, apply now. Now hiring plumbers and apprentices, apply now. Come on, tell me this is not as clear as day that this company is hiring. You know, like
Exactly.
the call
Okay.
to action is on point. I really like it, you know. So let's go ahead and
Yep. Okay.
so
I'm down with
working
it.
our way
It's good.
down and working our way down. So we have a apply now. Languages, automatically translate your ad to reach people in more languages. No, they should
No.
be able to read in
No.
English, you know. Website
Yeah.
events. So
Exactly. Yeah.
we're tracking some of this stuff. Let's see here. We got your pixel. Let's see here. Don't worry about any of this stuff right here, guys. You know, if I don't want to go down the rabbit hole, like it goes into tracking pixels and retargeting the guys that went there, and you know, this is good enough. Trust me, to get started. It's not forever. Like you want to come back and optimize this thing if possible. The next step is to hit publish, guys. Like that is the next step. And I told Mr. Tony Shaw, hey, let's do this video. And by the time we're done, we're going to publish your job opportunity. Mr. Tony Shaw, based on, you know, like, do you like your ad so far, sir? This
Yeah.
is
So far, so
details.
good.
Picture is straight to
Yeah.
the
No.
point.
If yep.
You know,
Everything looks good.
it's gonna look like that. Look at how it's gonna look in certain areas. Got your
Right.
logo right here. Now hiring plumbers in Rancho Cucamonga. Like they click on this button, it says apply now. Like this is fire. This is let Facebook do its thing. Look at all this. Now hiring plumbers. You should also consider doing a hire on bonus. You know, maybe like $2,000-3,000 or something, but you spread it out in a whole year. You know, maybe you pay these guys like $100 a month. Let's say you do $1,000 sign-on bonus or $1,200 sign-on bonus.
Oh, so when you be seeing companies that offers sign-on bonuses,
Yeah,
they spread it out within a year. Okay.
Yeah, and if they stick around, then they get it, but it pays for itself though, if they're good enough, right?
Exactly. Right. Okay.
So you can see your ad is going to look very nice, very good looking. Okay.
Right.
And if you have a video, you look really good. As you can see, apply now. This is very, very straightforward. You know, I feel very confident in the ad. Our targeting, the area, it's Rancho Cucamonga, 25 miles, or I'm sorry, 15 miles. They got to be interested in plumbing. There's like 500,000 people. So just let this rat run for a little bit. You're going to hit publish. Okay. And it'll take a minute to think. And then it'll say over here, you know, like in review or whatever. See, there you go. Processing. I'm sorry. Processing. And that's it, guys. You're done. Don't go clicking on any of this, because if you start moving stuff around while it's processing, you're going to mess up your ad. Okay. So that is how you create an ad on Facebook to launch so that you get Facebook, you know, basically plumbers that apply for your plumbing company with the Facebook ad. This works. It works so well. I did this to my mom's business. She owns a maid company, and I applied it for her maid company, and she hired 5 more ladies in about 3 months. And it's cool, man. She got herself out of, she already had about 4 of them. So now she has a team of 9. And so now she's no longer out in the field. She's dispatching and stuff like that. I'm teaching my mom a lot of business development. I named it Strictly Maids. To help out mom. Yeah.
Right.
I built my mom a company called Strictly Maids, go hence Strictly Plumbers, right? So could I do it with other industries? Yeah, but I'm a plumber, dude. Look at this, look at my shirt. It's about to go down. It's about to go down, right? Like I'm built for plumbers. I'm a plumber. So
well, hey, Tony. Well, hey, I'm looking forward to seeing how well it works. And from what you're telling me, I think we're going to be, you know, we should do okay on this. So, you know,
yeah.
Hey, well, let's do it, brother.
Not my first rodeo. I know it's going to work, and I already know what's going to come in the near future. So like we need to put a video on your website.
Right.
We need to put a better picture on your website.
Okay.
So as far as I got your back. Let's do that.
And And as far as the videos, are you able to help me out with that as well? Or I think
Yes,
you had showed me something. I forgot what it was, what you would call it, but you had showed me something a while ago
I do.
about.
Let me show you something cool right now. So
Okay.
if you don't have a video for your plumbing company, but you need one and you know that you need one, consider letting me build you one that is similar to this. It's called a whiteboard video. I'll show it to you right now.
Right.
And if you need more coaching, if you're a plumbing business owner, need coaching, these are the plans that we have. You know, we have an online course with $1,000 payment, or you can split it up into 2 payments, or you can split it up into 4 payments, right? Comes out a little bit more if you spread it out. But what
Right.
the $1,000 gives you access to is right here. It'll tell you in this video. This is a whiteboard explainer video that I think I'm going to show you right now. And inside here, you get access to all these training videos. How to start a launch a successful plumbing company, the $1 million per month plumbing business blueprint, the higher plumber mastery. We touched base on that a little bit today, right? 5 pillars of growing a plumbing business, all the way down. There's 30 of them. Look at plumbing business mastery, how to sell your plumbing business for millions. So there's a lot of training videos that there's over 30 of them that you and your staff can watch anytime. If you guys sign up, you can click here to sign up. And as you can see, you pick an option that works best for your budget. So if you just pay it off one time, you were to click on here, and here's what you get. Okay, so let's go here, and let me just show you guys what a whiteboard explainer video looks like.
Do you own a plumbing company? Do you find yourself needing advice and resources to fix the challenges you are facing within your plumbing company? Consider a program that is strictly for plumbing business owners that provide residential or commercial service and repair. This program will provide you with a one-on-one business coaching session, along with access to an online program that will provide you with 30+ training modules consisting of training videos and resources for plumbing business owners like you. You will receive assistance with training your staff in the form of training videos, specifically for plumbers, dispatchers, and managers. We cover every topic necessary for running a successful plumbing company with enough training to grow, covering topics from A to Z. With this program, you will gain access to our private group where you will meet other plumbing business owners like yourself. You will be able to use these contacts to ask questions and strategize about any plumbing related topic necessary. Remember, you can't soar with eagles if you fly with pigeons. Joining this program and the tightly knit community of successful plumbing business owners will give your company a competitive edge. The business coach in our program understands your company, whether you do residential or commercial service and repair. The business coach teaching this program was a plumber for 20 years. His name is Tony G, and he worked for 2 major plumbing companies over time by the names of Bill Howe Plumbing and ARS or Rescue Rooter. Tony G also studied business and advertising at San Diego State University and established this company, Strictly Plumbers, in 2017. Since then, Tony G has helped over 350 plumbing business owners make millions of dollars. You could be next. This program has helped large companies like Mr. Rooter Plumbing 10x sales. If you own a large plumbing company, we can help you too. This same program has also helped many small to medium-sized companies like Klaus & Sons Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. They have experienced growth from 80 jobs per month to 400 jobs per month. We can help your company explode too. This program has also helped many startup companies like Chicago Sewer Experts. This company grew from a startup idea to a fully operating business making $1.5 million within 24 months. If we can help startup business owners, why not you? Let's talk pricing. This program normally costs $2,000 for 1 year, but for a limited time, we are allowing 100 plumbing business owners to get lifetime access and 50% off the price. So you only pay $1,000. To make it a no-brainer, we are offering you 3 payment options. You can either pay 1 payment of $1,000, 2 payments of $550, or 4 payments of $300. The next step is for you to scroll down and see all the topics inside this program, then choose one of our payment options listed below.
Isn't that cool?
Okay. All
So
right. I like
that's
that.
called a whiteboard explainer video. And I didn't have to get in front of the camera. right?
Right.
I just had to type up the words I wanted it to say. So if you don't have a whiteboard explainer video and you don't want to get in front of the camera and hire a whole crew and do that whole
Right.
thing, like, let me build one of these for you. They're not expensive. They're only $200, and you know, we can get you up to 1 minute. It goes by time, but they look really good. And if you are considering, you know, joining this coaching program where, like in today's video, you guys learned how to create a Facebook ad that will help you hire plumbers. Well,
Right.
there's more that you have to learn in
Right.
order for you to make the 7 figures, which leads me to this group that I have. Now, this group right here is a 7-figure plumbing business owners group. It helps you scale your plumbing company. It is on Facebook. It's a new group I started last week. And every day we get new people trying to, you know, come in, plumbing business owners only. We won't let in, you know, employees or other people come in, only plumbing business owners. Inside this group, we have weekly masterminds. I'm giving away free access to like the 7-figure sales training for plumbers, where, you know, you come into here and like you click on this link and you can gain access to this sales training for plumbers, teach you how to get more sewer jobs, you know. And so the group is fire, you know. Here we did, like, if anybody wants to get into trenchless, you know, and like this is a good video for you to watch. The owner, one of the owners of this company, did a presentation on pipe bursting equipment for plumbing business owners and what does it cost to get into it, investment, maintenance, so on and so forth, and what's it going to make you, right? So we're talking about return on investment and all kinds of cool stuff, typical jobs from, you know, 28,000, 38, so on and so forth, right? So there's all these training videos, and if you click on guides, this is, it'll show you the 7 guides, because there's 7 figures, 7 principles. So these are the 7 things I'm talking about: how to scale your plumbing company, how to blow up your plumbing company with leads, financing equipment and tools, the hiring blueprint, sales training for your plumbers and dispatchers, how to motivate your plumbers and managers to be on fire for your company, right? Light your plumber and fire on shop, the plumbing business owner resource center. So I even have this for all of our plumbing business owners that join our group. If you need more resources, there's all kinds of stuff that helps you grow your business, from phone tracking to dispatch service, Yelp ads, financing your customer with payment plans, sales training, if you need a logo or a mascot, email marketing, water filtration, like the list goes on with ClickSees fraud prevention, Facebook marketing training videos, Google. These are all me doing training videos like the ones you guys just watched. If you want to see another Facebook video that teaches you how to get leads instead of hire plumbers, this is a perfect video for you. If you want to watch a training video, teach you how to get customers with Google, SEO and pay-per-click, this is perfect for you. Website design. If you need a merchant service for credit card processing, hiring service, like these are all resources. I call this the Plumbing Business Owner Resource Center, right? And so these are the things that we put together for the plumbing business owners that come into our group. So if you're watching this video and you are considering doing that, what you want to go is to plumbingbusinesscoaching.com. Again, that's strictly, www.plumbingbusinesscoaching.com. That concludes today's video. I hope you learned something cool. Let's go hire some plumbers. If you need help with this, if you need some help refining your ad, hit me up.
All right, Tony. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.